Next, I'm gonna do that gun scene, which reading it, I really like that scene, because it's kind of like it shows Tommy, really, and him and Brad's relationship. I mean, this is a real moment. This is where they're talking about how they hate black, or not hate black people, about all these things that have changed in them, and then if they're really going to do something about it. So this gun symbolifies not only, Brad has the stones to do it, but whether Tommy or not is going to stop him from making this mistake. I mean, there's a lot of stakes going on in this scene. And I think, you could take this a lot of really brilliant ways. Like I said, I haven't written the script, so you give me a little taste, and I like it, dude. So, just let you know that. I thought I had, something in here that I could use. Really, it doesn't matter, just as long as I can hold something. My imagination can really take off for the rest. And I guess that's really what I want to stress with you, is that I've just kind of become a level where imagination is very important. Okay. So here's my gun. Sitting in the back seat of my car. Actually, I'm in the passenger seat. And I kind of see Brad kind of thinking internally, about this gun, how this impacts everything, man. I mean, this is what shapes his being. He's finally about to do something about all the bullshit that he sees. He's making a stand, and it's scary. I mean, I believe Brad is almost misguided. I don't know how you wrote it, but this is kind of my take on it. It's almost like American History X, Danny Vineyard kind of type style. It's like he's been misleaded and misguided, and he's bought fully into it. And that means that he's willing to go all the way to the very deep depths where Tommy might not be, because Tommy might be smarter. I mean, he's the older brother, and he might realize, hey, some of this is bullshit. But Brad, on the other hand, I think he's also looking up to his brother and seeing it, because I guess Tommy also is a good guy. You said he was a paramedic and all that stuff. So maybe Brad's more of a confusion in himself, and he's the one that's sick of seeing all this bullshit, which I can relate to. I grew up in a black kind of... and Clay Chalfel started getting real bad, knife fights and stuff, and I got sick of being scared all the time. So I hear this guy. I'm with him. It's not the right way to go about things, but it's a struggle. And he's just slashing out, man. He's just doing the best he can. So I kind of see that's what's going through his head in this scene. And, that's what separates... You can never, ever just sit and hold a gun. Or, all these auditions, when I'm saying, oh, now I'm supposed to get out of the car. What I'm doing in my head is I'm thinking about what shapes this character. And that's why it took a while to get these auditions up, because I'm really thinking about who Brad is, And this is the beginning of shaping a character through script analysis. And that's also why I wanted to see the script. But I'm on board, man. I'm learning this stuff, and I want to learn from you and what you got to offer. It's like, even if none of this works out, this is, like you said, it's all about who you know. So I hope that these auditions show you my passion in it, and you can really see what I'm doing, and appreciate it and understand it. And I'm not saying that I'm, a master at this stuff. I'm just learning, man. It's like, and that's what's so beautiful is I'm at the bottom of the spectrum. It's like I've got a key that unlocks to the top. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's going to take a lifetime to get there, but I'm starting to really get this stuff. I hope you can see it, but I kind of see him, studying the gun, really deciding on what it means. And I mean, it's a big deal. He's with his friend in the driver's seat, whoever this person might be, probably a shithead that has no life, that's probably more confused than Brad is, because I feel like Brad has a smarter side to him. There's two sides of Brad. The fact that he's been misguided, that childish, immature side, and then the one that would happen if he were to thrive in a humble society and to become a great, successful man. There's two sides to him. I feel that. And, that looking over to his friend, how that makes him feel. And then that line is beautifully written. You think this is some cool shit, don't you? We ain't like that, Tommy. 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 We're not. What I just did there, I really kind of hit a thought in my head about the gun and how it changes. Like, I thought about, from Brad's perspective, like if he were to shoot somebody, and how in his head it'd be worth it. Because he's getting kicked around, you know? It's like he's willing to throw away his life to make a change of this. It's sad, man. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes. And that's how you got in a scene to create the life. You don't go in there with a set. You don't know what you're going to do. You know, 'cause otherwise it's going to be rehearsed. It's going to be fake. Each and single time has to be new. And that's what makes it worth it. Thank you for watching, man. Really appreciate your time.